Gents, let me hit you with a question right out the gate. Why is it that the guy who says the least, does the least, and chases the least somehow ends up driving women the craziest? Yeah, I'm talking about Sigma males, the silent assassins of the social game. These guys don't even try, and yet, boom! Women can't stop thinking about them. They're mysterious, magnetic, and absolutely unpredictable. And today, we're breaking down 6 things Sigma males do that make women lose their minds. Stick around, because not only will this video show you what drives women wild, it might also make you realize you've got a Sigma side you never knew about. So welcome back, gents. If you're new here, this is the spot where we strip down the myths, expose the truths, and dive into the raw power of the Sigma mindset. Do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button now. Because trust me, this is the kind of wisdom you don't want to miss. Point number 1. They don't chase, they attract. Picture this. Every other dude is running laps around women like it's the Olympics. DM after DM. Heart reacts on every story. Double texts. Triple texts. Begging for attention like it's oxygen. But the Sigma? He doesn't chase. He attracts. Why? Because chasing is energy draining, and Sigma males refuse to hand over their power like that. They live in their own orbit, doing their thing, working out, building businesses, traveling, mastering skills, and women can't help but notice. It's human psychology, bro. The less available you are, the more valuable you seem. That's why women get hooked. A Sigma's silence, his slow reply, his calm energy, it drives them insane. They want to know what he's doing, who he's with, what he's thinking. And the answer is, he's thinking about his next move, not about impressing her. Point number 2, the mystery factor. Let's be real. Mystery is the ultimate drug. Women don't crave what's predictable. They crave what keeps their mind spinning at 2 a.m. Sigma males? They're walking puzzles. They don't spill their life story in the first 15 minutes. They don't update social media every 3 seconds. They don't tell you their plans, their dreams, or their emotions up front. And you know what that does. It leaves women guessing. They start asking themselves, why doesn't he talk much? Why doesn't he share everything like other guys? What's going on inside his head? That curiosity turns into obsession. And the more she tries to figure him out, the deeper she falls. Here's the twist, though. Sigma isn't trying to be mysterious. He just doesn't care to overshare. And ironically, that's what makes him irresistible. Point number 3. Unshakable independence. This one right here? Pure kryptonite. Sigma males don't need validation, approval, or constant attention to feel good about themselves. They move through life like lone wolves, calm, confident, and self-sufficient. And bro, women notice this instantly. Why? Because most men crumble without validation. They need someone to clap for them, someone to cheer them on, someone to tell them they're good enough. Not the Sigma. He claps for himself. This kind of independence is rare. And when women see it, they can't help but be intrigued. It makes them wonder, how does he stay so grounded? Why doesn't he need me the way others do? And just like that, she's hooked. Point number 4. Confidence without arrogance. Here's Sigma's secret weapon, quiet confidence. He's not the guy screaming for attention. He's not flexing his car keys, his watch, or his bank balance. He doesn't need to peacock. Instead, he walks into a room with calm certainty. He doesn't demand respect. He earns it without saying a word. And that right there drives women crazy. Because arrogance is loud. Confidence is silent. And Sigma males? They've mastered the silence. Point number 5. They're unpredictable. Let me ask you this. What happens when someone is too predictable? Boring. You know their next move before they even make it. But a Sigma? Nah, bro. You can't put him in a box. 1 minute he's here, the next he's gone. 1 week he's hanging out. The next week he's off the grid chasing some wild goal. You never know what he's about to do. And women can't stand it. Not in a bad way, but in that, why doesn't he act like the others? Way. Unpredictability creates tension. And tension? That's what sparks attraction. Point number 6. They're selective as hell. Here's what makes women lose their minds the most. Sigma males don't give their attention to everyone. While other guys are tripping over themselves for a single glance, a Sigma keeps his standards sky high. He doesn't waste his time on surface-level conversations or meaningless flings. When he chooses to give a woman attention, it's rare, it's deliberate, and it's intense. And that selectiveness? It makes her feel special. But here's the kicker. She also knows he could walk away at any time. That paradox, wanting his attention but fearing his detachment, is exactly what drives her crazy. Point number 7. They speak less but mean more. Ever notice how some guys talk non-stop, trying to impress with words? But when a Sigma speaks, it's different. He doesn't flood the air with noise. He picks his words carefully. And when he does speak, it lands. It matters. Women pick up on this instantly. His silence isn't awkward. It's powerful. His words aren't filler. They're meaningful. And that balance between silence and presence? Pure magnetic energy. Point number 8. Their focus is ruthless. Bro, you know what really sets Sigma males apart? Their focus. While most dudes are distracted by every notification, every drama, every temptation, a Sigma locks in on what matters. His grind, his growth, his goals. Women notice that intensity. It's not just attractive, it's addictive, because when a Sigma gives that same focus to her, she feels like the center of his universe. But the moment he pulls it back, she's left craving it again. Point number 9. They're hard to read. Sigma males are like poker players. No tells, no obvious reactions, no easy giveaways. You can't tell if he's interested, if he's bored, if he's impressed, or if he's secretly 10 steps ahead. That unreadable vibe keeps women on their toes. It makes them analyze every word, every glance, every pause. And that mental game, it drives them insane. In the best possible way. Point number 10. They don't play games, they end them. Here's the final kicker, gents. Sigma males don't play childish games. They don't do drama. They don't beg. They don't manipulate. But if someone tries to play games with them, oh, they'll flip the script so fast it's unreal. A Sigma male sees through the BS instantly. And women can't resist a man who's above the nonsense. Because deep down, they want someone who's solid, someone who won't bend to games, someone who leads with strength. That's the Sigma, and that's why they drive women crazy. So there you have it, gents. 6 things Sigma males do that absolutely drive women wild. It's not about chasing, begging, or performing. It's about living with focus, confidence, independence, and mystery. When you master these Sigma traits, you don't just attract women. You attract respect, opportunities, and a whole new level of life. Remember this. Being Sigma isn't about pretending. It's about owning your power, setting your standards, and moving through life on your terms. So if you vibed with this breakdown, hit that subscribe button right now. Because this channel is all about sharpening your Sigma edge and building the life you were born to live. And as always, having said that, I'll catch you in the next one.